Top of the morning to you. Tobin in the den, unboxing first impressions of the Blackland Osprey. Now, I did not pay for this. It was sent to me from a member of my channel, a viewer of the channel, Andy Witt. He reached out to me saying that he had purchased or was buying, I forget which now of the two, that he was buying an Osprey and that he wanted to know my opinion of it. He knew that I have wanted one ever since they came out a year ago or whenever it was, and that he wanted to send me one, give me enough time to do my thing and do a review of it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do first impressions here. When you first open up the box, card on top from Blackland says thank you, receipt, and it's just a card, and looks like a packing slip or something like that. Moving right along. So then you come into the black paper. So I'll use this every single day for the next 2 weeks, other than a couple of outdoor shaves. I won't use it, and then once I feel like I've gotten to know the razor well, I will add it into my razor review series and send it back to Andrew. Andrew never even opened it. It arrived at his house from Blackland. He immediately put a label on it and sent it to me. Thank you, Adam. Andy. I just woke up. Is that a good enough excuse? Still finishing my first Rockstar, and I'm a space case. And every time I see my hoodie, I think of that victory last night over the Michigan State Spartans, 31-10 in Eugene, Oregon. No, we do not call it Oregon. All right. So here's the box, right? Lift off the lid. Now, I have some friends who own the Blackland. I have one friend who owned the Blackland Osprey and then returned it. I've never owned any Blackland razors. This one says scan this code to learn more about how to use your Osprey. This one tells you about razor care, the Blackland guaranteed, and made in USA. And so since I've never owned a Blackland, I've never had to experience the customer service firsthand, but I have spoken with people who have returned their products, and on their website they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. Those are supposed to be the, I believe, 5 Persona Lab Blues, or the Persona blades. It comes with 5 Personas. I won't use those, excuse me, until I get familiar with the razor. This little insert right here would be for the stand if you bought it, and I'm not 1,000% certain what would go there. So the razor is nice and snug in this foam. I'm shaking it with a little bit of force, and it's not coming out into my hand. It looks like this is the stainless steel. It's available in a stainless steel and in titanium, in my understanding. Oh, this feels very nice in the hand. Beautiful. Andy, I can't thank you enough for this opportunity. This is just an absolute treat. So my first 3 or 4 uses, I'm going to use it on probably setting 4.5, because it goes all the way up to 9. And so I'll just put it right in the middle, and for the first 2 or 3 uses, that's where I'll use it. And I'll more than likely use a Bolzano, a Gillette Silver Blue, a Gillette Platinum, one of my 4 or 5 favorite blades. And once I get 2 or 3 shaves in with 4 at the 4.5 mark is when I'll start playing with it. Let's look at it a little bit. I do know that a screwdriver is required to get the, what do they call it? A billet? I forget now. This is 303 stainless steel. I got my cheat sheet notes down below me. The stainless steel weighs 105 grams with this little insert, but then you can take the insert out, and once you do that, it only weighs 88 grams. Now, how useful is that going to be? I don't know. If I find it useful, I will let you know. Now, one of my friends, he complained that this felt very sharp in the hands, and I can see where someone would think that in here is sharp. I do feel that already. I don't think that's going to be a problem for myself. So to adjust it, you hold it by the head and you loosen the handle. That's another complaint that I've seen people complain about. And then from there, you can turn it. And that is a little awkward right now, but I think with enough uses, I can get used to it. So let's take it apart. I'm gonna hold it in my hand, and let's see. So you see when the handle's not on it, you can actually adjust it, is my understanding. So yeah, you can. So see here, it's adjusting in my hand. This razor is definitely built differently than others. So this is just my first impressions, letting you guys know that I have it, where I got it from. So far, I love the look and feel of it. I really do. Right now we have it on setting 9. Let's put that back together and take a look at the blade gap. And in my razor review series, just like the other videos in it, we'll do a full breakdown of all the specs. And then during my shave videos, I'll just give you a little bit of my opinion and how things are going with it. Those won't be review videos. It's a beautiful razor. It really is. Made in the United States out of 303 stainless steel. Stainless steel is great. Don't worry about it. You know, people love 316. 303 is up to the job. It's based on the V-22 Osprey. That's a tilt rotor helicopter. And those things run you about $84 million a piece. This is $350. First time buyers with Blackland Razor, they have a 10% off code, so make sure you sign up for that and you'll get 10% off, which at $350 adds up very quickly to $35. The length of the handle, it says something about the knob, plus knob, so maybe it comes with an additional, because I wrote this down off their website. It says the length of the handle is 82 millimeters. So that's got to be this. And then on their website, it says plus knob makes it 90 millimeters. Is this what they're calling the knob? The adjustment knob? I think so. And then because that then leads you right into the head, maybe? I don't know. But that's what I have written down. The titanium weighs 67 grams with the insert. And then when you take the insert out, it only weighs 50 grams. I'm expecting one hell of a shave, even though I've never used a Blackland razor. I just heard a lot of great things about them. So let's try taking out, let's see if I'm going to have to get a different screwdriver. So the little insert is up inside here. It is a flat head. I think it might be best if I take it apart. I might need a thinner head. I can see the line in there. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. But you take a flat head and you're able to remove this. And so when you do that, you take the stainless steel from 105 grams down to 88 grams. I want to thank Andy again. This is such a treat. Blown away by your generosity. I really am. When you offered that, I couldn't believe it. That is on setting 9. That is a huge blade gap. So the adjustment is going to take some getting used to. I can already see that because you have to loosen it just a little bit, and then you hold the head and you can move it. So that is an interesting design that they decided to go with, and why they decided to go with that beats me. But other than that, getting used to that's my only immediate question mark that I see going into it. And then how practical this insert really is going to be. In theory, I think that the insert is a gimmick, I'll be honest, but I can't wait to be proven wrong and to come out of this review and be like, hey, that's actually a great idea. I'm going to stop saying them. It's the little big things, my friends, like friendship and people and their generosity. And Andy, that's a little big thing, my friend. Trusting someone on the internet, even though you might feel like you know me, you're still trusting somewhat of a stranger. And I may just fall in love with it and make a run for the border with the crunch wrap in my hand and run south somewhere. I don't know where. No. Yeah, you probably trust the right guy. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time.